In the cold kingdom of Denmark, young Prince Hamlet mourns his father, the late king. The halls of Elsinore feel empty, their laughter gone, their torches dim. Grief clings to Hamlet like a shadow that will not fade. Before the black of morning can lift, Queen Gertrude weds Claudius, Hamlet's uncle. The court celebrates, but Hamlet's heart burns with confusion and disgust. He cannot understand how love could turn so swiftly to betrayal. One fateful night, beneath the flicker of the guards' torches, a ghostly figure appears on the castle's ramparts. It bears the face of Hamlet's father, pale and sorrowful, beckoning the prince into the dark. The spirit speaks with a voice from beyond the grave. It tells Hamlet of a terrible truth, that Claudius murdered him as he slept, stealing both crown and queen. Horror and rage awaken in Hamlet's soul. Hamlet swears revenge but hides his plan behind madness. To uncover Claudius's guilt, Hamlet turns to art. He commands a troupe of players to perform a scene of murder, a mirror to his father's death. In their play, truth will reveal itself before all eyes. As the false king watches the play, guilt bleeds across his face. He rises in fury and fear, unable to bear the reflection of his own sin. Hamlet knows, at last, that the ghost spoke true. In the heat of suspicion, Hamlet hears a noise behind the arras and thrusts his sword. The blade strikes Polonius, father to Ophelia, killing him by mistake. Blood seals Hamlet's tragic course. Ophelia, broken by her father's death and Hamlet's cruelty, loses herself to madness. She wanders the palace halls, singing fragments of sorrow, her innocence dissolving like mist. The river becomes her grave. Flowers float beside her as she sinks beneath the surface. Denmark weeps for its purest soul, lost to grief and the cruel tide of fate. Lertz returns, burning with vengeance. He storms the castle, demanding justice for his sister and father. In his rage, he becomes the weapon Claudius needs. The cunning king plots again. He convinces Lertz to duel Hamlet, their swords tipped with poison. Even the wine they drink will be death in disguise. Before the watching court, Hamlet faces Lertz. Their blades clash in a storm of fury and fate. For a moment, it seems the prince might triumph against all odds. But fate has already spoken. The poisoned sword finds its mark, first Lertz, then Hamlet. The duel becomes a death dance neither can escape. As chaos unfolds, Queen Gertrude drinks from the poisoned cup meant for her son. Too late, she realizes the trap, her lips whispering Hamlet's name as life fades away. With his final strength, Hamlet turns his fury upon Claudius. The prince strikes, forcing the poison upon the king's lips. Justice, cruel and complete, descends upon them both. Poison burning through his veins, Hamlet falls. He asks Horatio to tell his story so truth will outlive the lies. In his final breath, the prince finds peace. Silence fills Elsinore. The royal line lies dead, and only ghosts remain to witness the ruin. A new ruler will come, but the tragedy of Hamlet will never fade.